Tuesday morning. I'm really freaking late getting going this morning. Had me a phone call for, I don't know, hour and a half probably this morning. Dustin Adams called me. We chatted for a while. If you haven't checked his channel out, check it out. I know, I just gave him a shout out. But anyway, no, we were on the phone for a bit. Vet was here to give that cow with the swelled up face her last IV. And hopefully tomorrow she can go out along with the other ones that are in there. Seed truck's still sitting here empty. Drill's half full. Half full gets 3 or 4 acres, and I got 4.5 or 5 acres to do, so we're doing it the hard way. Hopefully I don't have to use too much of this, but I don't want to get cut short. What else is going on? Yeah, that thing. Tom didn't make it out last night. Hopefully he'll be out tonight. That's what he said yesterday when I talked to him. He's got a new timer to put in that timer box. And hopefully he could do some measuring on for the bearing for that traveler over there, and he can get that piece made up for me. What else? There's a reason to have a cattle door in the side. Yesterday I held well. Actually, yesterday she scooped and yeah, she says she's too short. Well, the back of the drill was clear back here, and I packed it 18 buckets from there just to make sure we were full. Because really it's not worth firing the truck up and setting the auger up and augering into that for the little bit we got left. Yesterday when she was scooping inside, she heard a noise. And I happened to look back here after that. We didn't tape the tailgate, so it shifted just enough while she was in there wiggling stuff around. That'll get scooped up later when we get the truck out of here to empty it. That can get scooped up and put underneath the gate for those pregnant cows. They can eat that. I don't want to put it back in the bin because if it gets ground and we have to pick any rocks up, I don't need any rocks going through the grinder mixer. But anyway, between that phone call and a couple other phone calls and everything else, it went from being nice blue sky to this. Now, a few days ago, they said it was supposed to rain tomorrow or tonight. Now they're saying Tuesday. Well, I might believe them from a few days ago, the way it's clouding up. Because those over there look a little more serious. Still blue sky where I'm going, though. So I'll get you some more of that. And oh yeah, Grumpy Farmer commented he didn't see my foot on the windshield. Hey Grumpy, I don't know about you, but going uphill, I usually don't put my foot on the windshield. If I was going down that same hill I was disking in, yeah, I'd at least be up on the window frame. So I'll get you more. Okay, got stuff moved, well, got the disc moved home, the other tractor. Back up here. The lady called me this morning. She came in here this morning and picked up what roots she found. What little stumps, and she said somewhere along the break of the hill there's a flag marking one she couldn't get. But it's a clear day today. Here's what I wanted to show you real quick. I just happened to look up when I went to get back in the tractor. Right there is Mount St. Helens. And if anybody wants to see a little story on that, when I was eating lunch, I came across a video of it. Shows the eruption and some of the aftermath. The Smithsonian Channel put it up 2 years ago. So I shared it. So if you go to my page, whatever you want to call it, and go across to community, you'll see it right there if it doesn't pop up somewhere where you can find it. And toward the end of that video, they show a horse, looks like it rolled and just stood up and is shaking off. And that's pretty much that part of that video. That's exactly how it was at our place afterwards. You know, the visibility, I mean, there's no way we could see the mountain. I mean, realistically, there's a yellow house down here at the end of the field. That was a good day for about 2 weeks. That was probably the farthest we could see anything. So, anyway, I thought I'd share that with you real quick right now. I'm going to whip around and make a round or two, probably a round, where that little piece has a point right here. I can't plant clear into that point, so I'm going to turn around and make a round around that so that point part's planted, and then when I come back in, my corner won't be in so far where I can't do it. And I'll come back and do this piece, and hopefully I got enough seed. I just put a little more in the drill, and I've got probably another 300 pounds, 150 pounds, I guess, in the pickup. So we'll get her done. And hey, Grumpy, you're talking about that hill. Like I said, told you I wasn't going downhill. There's no reason to put my foot on the window when I'm going uphill. I'm going to be going up it again today. Well, you can look down there to get an idea how far I am away from that drainage. And right here, you don't see very much, and it's gone. This is mostly hill. Anyway, I'll get you some more. But I thought I'd share that little tidbit about St. Helens with you. We still find ash once in a while here and there, but not very often anymore. All right, this is for Grumpy. It's hard to get a good shot of this, but yeah, camera is pretty much level, and I'm going uphill way more than I'm side hilling. The rest of this field, I'm pulling it 3 gears higher than I am now, and not even pulling it down. And here I'm pulling it down a few hundred RPMs. So there it is. Actually, watch where I'm going. Get off my mark. A few sticks yet. I've seen a few stumps I've rolled up, a few chunks. As long as they stay out of my duels. And what I've seen are actually busted up fairly good. So, and I have faith that the lady she'll be out here later today or maybe tomorrow picking more up, and that's fine. I told her I don't care. She's going to ride out here on a four-wheeler, and she's going to pick them up, fill her little trailer. I think she said this morning she filled the thing like 6 or 8 times, and it's one of those little John Deere yard trailers that really isn't so little. It's like about 3 wheelbarrow loads anyway. And yeah, I slowed down for this because this was pretty sod bound, and I really didn't want to try to go over it again with the disc. So, rough ride for me right now, a lot smoother later. There's a stump. Running. And I saw 2 or 3 over here somewhere. Here's a look at the hill again. It ain't bad. I think when they finish getting trees out of here, it's going to be a little different. Because we'll be side hilling it more if this goes clear out by their shop. That is what it is. It really wasn't that bad disc in it on the side hill. It was a pole, as most of you can see from what I did get to show you. Even this is a pole, and bad thing is there's a couple little wavy spots in here that flip the rear end over, and then the front end's in the wrong spot, like a hole right there. That's what caught me on the last round right when I started filming. But 'tis what it is. Not everybody gets that nice flat ground, especially around this part of the country. You get on the other side of this hill over here. We're actually in the Tualatin Valley. Tualatin dumps into the Willamette. Willamette dumps into Columbia. But the Willamette Valley is literally 5 miles south of me and goes pretty much to the other end of the state almost. That's what everybody knows is the Willamette Valley. And it's a lot of flat ground. There's hills and stuff, but the ratio of hills to houses and flat ground is a lot different. They got a lot more flat ground to farm than we have. And yeah, there you go. Camera's level. I'm holding up about 2.5 feet, 3 feet, so I don't skip any. This is one of those places where you guys running planters with your markers. Yeah, don't put your marker on the planter because you'll never get it right. Not the marker on the tractor. I've actually seen guys do that in some hill ground where they were running markers. Because if you do put the marker, I mean, it's back there 30, 40 feet, 30 feet at least. Doesn't do you any good because your marker's way off. You line the tractor up on that, you either just went back over another 4 feet. Dude, that was a burn pile. Can you tell? Or you just skipped 3 or 4 feet. So, especially like right here. And I'm up 1 gear too high. I quit playing around with the phone and play with the gear shift, right? I mean, even here, my track on track is actually off 1.5 or 2 feet right here. And it's not that bad sideways. Well, I say it's not that bad sideways. I know some of you wouldn't even think about getting on here. That's some drawback to having a international combine. The brakes on those things aren't worth a shit. When they do work, they work okay. When they don't work, they don't work at all. And ours haven't worked in years. So that kind of scares me on some of these hills, because if you stall it, or you lose a coupler, you don't have your brakes anyway. But if you lose a hydrostat line, you're at the bottom of the hill. There's no two ways about it. So, anyway, more later. Hey, I'm pretty much centered on my line. The drill is right where it needs to be. Thought I'd show you that quick. So I'm 6 foot off to one side. That's how much drift I got going on there. And I wasn't going to go out the corner with you because I thought I could turn and go back, but we'll go down here. I got up to where I could do the corners at the other end. When I go out, I'll be done seeding right over here at that corner. So when I go out, I'm going to go where they have a road, and I'm just going to run the cultipacker and the harrow. Actually, it might just be the cultipacker. Between the tire and the rollers rolling, that will give them a pretty smooth road. I ain't into messing things up for people. No sense in it. Make it nice. And so I already did the corners where I came in, and I think I did 3 loops where it comes to a point rather than turning short. I just looped up there on the hill. It's just about as easy. And I'm going to finish these 2 corners while I'm here, because by the time I go out, it's going to be out there quite a ways before I have to, and I'll be running across more empty than anything. And I hate corners that are like this. They're so close together, you can't do anything. By the time you get done turning out of one, you're in the other, and the drill's still in the other corner while I'm turning here. But it's planted. And then sometimes I play on these pointed corners. I'll run it over here. Then I don't have a bunch of BS. I'm not guessing anywhere and hoping I leave the right space. I do have just one little strip here in the middle. I don't know if you can see over there where I lived it. You will here in a minute. I'm going to take you there part way. I really don't have to go very far. All I got's right here, and I'm turned right around. Actually, I probably won't even loop it, but there really isn't any room to loop it. I just finished it. By the time I get turned around, I'll go right out the corner. Literally. Because that's right where the loop is going to take me, right straight to the corner. And there's a flag there. I didn't get as close as I wanted, because it's hard knowing what you got for drift for sure. I didn't want to try to make another pass above it. So I went below it, and I actually went around once. But on the hill, bad enough, going around something on flat ground, you're going to drift in 4, 5, 6 feet when you're turning that tight of a corner. And I've run the tire right up against stuff before, not left a mark. But something like that, I don't know where it's going to end up. So safer just to leave a little extra. Yeah, kind of like that tree. You left that one too. His wife, oh, he said somebody might want that. Well, that's fine. Not a bad looking Christmas tree, really. It's just in the way. No biggie. And yeah, I do a lot of playing around. I'm going to go right back up this corner because I can come back in and finish that. Then all I got to do is go out. As long as she'll come around like she's supposed to. And when I do corners, I try to I'll usually go out the right side of it and come in the left. There's a stump. Hope that one don't get an entire. I don't mind driving over them. I don't want them stuck between the duals. I'll go out the right, come back up, and I'll leave a drill pass in between. Preferably no more than a drill pass. When I come back, I'll come up the left side and then run out the guts. Not that it does a lot for saving wear and tear on the cultipacker, but it does definitely help because you're not turning that tight the same direction all the time. We go through less bearings since I started doing that years ago. So, I'm good with it. It works. I don't like changing bearings. And I'm going to guess there's a stump right there, too. Maybe catch that with an S-tine and peel it up. Yep, it just caught it. So, yay. This field here in just a couple seconds, because I don't have to go any farther than right here. And it looks like I missed a couple spots right here, so I'll go up this way. This field's done. I just got a little tiny one over there yet. So maybe get you some more. If not, like, subscribe. You know the routine. And thanks for watching. Done, headed home. And yeah, this little girl wanders a little bit. And for some reason I got a little bounce going on lately. I don't know why. I don't know why it bounces.
Car behind us and a motorcycle coming up behind us.
Traffic today, perfect. We brought the disc down. I think we've got 5 cars. One of them didn't want to pay attention, but
Crew truck is passing.
You heard
He's behind me now. He's gonna pass you, Dad, at some point.
You heard her. Gonna be an asshole in every group. And this ain't a road to pass on to begin with. But then I guess I take a little less road than with the disc.
Okay, we'll pick up. Make that.
Oh, well, I'm going to let you go. Well, I let you go for the crotch rocket. He rode a wheelie past me. Now he's in a corner beside her. Gonna fuck off. Excuse my French, but these guys piss me off.
I mean, screaming at me, so they can fucking right behind me. My God, 4 vehicles coming, one's a baby free.
He passed me right in an intersection, and he had no idea if anybody was there. And this is a shitty spot because I got no edge to go on. There's phone stuff and everything. And now I'm on the rough edge. I don't like doing that, but that worked. Yeah, she must got rid of the crotch rocket.
Man, I got called everything under the fucking sun.
Gotta love people. By the way, if he'd have passed me and I had the disc, he'd have probably ate the corner of the disc because it's wider. His choice. If he wants to commit suicide, that's his problem.
Yeah, he damn near rear-ended me all in one shot.
He just don't need to take anybody else with him. Those idiots are like freaking bicyclists. Wonder why they get called
names. Well, he damn near rear-ended me to start with after he damn near rear-ended the car behind me and then barely got between me and the car behind me. Surprised they didn't fucking squish him in between me and them.
I hope you got all that. I gotta go. We gotta turn up here.